Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Everyone in
everyone.
LinkedIn. Hi, LinkedIn professionals. Everyone in my personal Facebook community. I'm here and on YouTube, y'all. So thank you so much for coming in. As you come in, please let us know where you're coming in from.
Yeah.
And we're going to get this thing started. So over to you, Shevvy.
Hey, Rochelle. First of all, happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. How are you all doing? Hopefully, you're having a great start to your Monday because we know it can be chaotic as you navigate in your organizations or maybe in your business. Maybe you're looking like it's Monday and it's crazy. So, hopefully,
Yeah.
it's not. But we're here just to kind of bring more awareness to our upcoming event. But before we get started, I want to introduce ourselves so that you all can get to know us a little bit better. I am Chevy Mack, the founder of Mack Leadership Academy, 22 plus years retired Air Force veteran, and I recently retired. And what my mission is really empowering and supporting women and helping them to shift how they show up in their businesses and in their career by going beyond management and really stepping into their leadership role. And I do that through mindset, leadership, and well-being. And my focus is really partnering up with hospitality C-suite leaders to bring what I do into their organization to really excel their women leaders. So that's it for me. Back over to you, Rochelle.
Hey, so if you're coming in, let us know. But my name is Rochelle, a Slay Queen Hemingway. I'm affectionately called the Slay Queen, and I am a leadership and transformational consultant expert as well. I am the CEO and founder of Slay to Success, and what I do is to help empower women who are in the positions of leadership, who are aspiring to be in a leadership position, or they're at some inflection point in their careers or in their lives where they want to find out how to realize dreams, goals, and aspirations. And this is all really like a passion for me and as well as for Shevvy about empowering other women. And a lot of the things that I've learned is through my 30-year military career experiences in the United States Air Force. And so we are going to be speaking a little bit about what we're putting on and why you should come.
Yes, yes, yes. So if you are new to our spaces, welcome. And if you're not aware, we are collaborating, and we are
Yes.
providing a leadership series, and we are hosting our first complimentary event on the 25th of October at 6 p.m. Central Time. And this is not Central Time, Eastern Time, because I'm
Eastern,
in
yes.
Central, Rochelle is on East. I'm on Central, she's on Eastern. So
Yep.
we have to make sure we get the time right. But this is really a place for women who are in their career and feel like they don't have the support, who are looking to shift their mindset, really self evaluate what's going on with themselves as an individual to not only thrive in their career, but also thrive their team as well too. So this is something that we're excited about. We're passionate about because, as you know, we have over 50 plus years of leadership combined. And when it comes to having support as a woman, especially as woman of color, it definitely can be challenging. But this event is not only for women of color. This is for all women. If you identify yourself as a woman, you're more than welcome to join. Rochelle will drop the link in the chat to sign up. And this is just an opportunity for you to come in and not bring a sad story to or yeah, like this is not the place to come and just kind of talk bad about your leadership, talk bad about your organization. This is a place for you to, how can I shift of what I am thinking, how I'm feeling to where I am able to receive the support that I need or get the support that I need so that I can excel in my role as a woman leader, because you're in this organization because you wanted to be there. You saw opportunities, you saw growth. So now we're here to give you the tools and the insight of things that you can do to get there. And we're going to share a little bit about, our stories as we has transitioned out of the military when it comes to not having true and authentic support as a leader.
Yes, that's what we're going to be talking about. We
Yes.
have plenty of stories to share, y'all, but we're going to share one story. Each of us has some kind of learning, some growing pains of being in leadership roles, especially as women. And I could easily point to so many of them, but I do want to share with you all just one where I didn't feel supported. And I really wished I had a different mindset as I was going through this. So, at my 22 or 23-year mark in the Air Force, I was put into a leadership role on a team where I got little to no guidance. In fact, it was the first of its kind. I was in this position, they made up the position. And so I was to figure it out. And I thought I was going to get, some continuity, some training, maybe some mentorship. And what I realized was I was on my own and no one was really taking the initiative or the time to explain to me the whys, why we were doing what we were doing, who I should connect with, um, and what type of programs I was going to be using. And, one of the things that came to my mind was, oh my goodness, I guess I'm the bird dog. And I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that terminology before, but I'm chasing after things that no one really understands anything about. And I'm just taking orders. I'm just taking, orders from above, and they are not gelling with anything that I am trying to do in this. And we all want to be successful. We all want to be successful in the role that we have. But what my feelings were for at least 2 or 3 months of that journey was feeling burnt out, feeling overwhelmed, feeling very stressed out. Um, I thought all eyes were on me. My mental health was suffering. My doubt about my abilities and my skills and my talents. I just started questioning everything. And so my confidence level started to take a dive, and the communication was so fragmented. So when I would try to explain how I was feeling, I was left feeling like I wasn't valued, I wasn't seen, and I was not heard. And what I had to do was to shift the mindset and to really understand, what could I control? What could I do to put into place? And so when I started to do some very specific things to make sure that I was not only successful in that role, but also to make it better for the next person that was going to come into the role, I just really had to follow some things that were very foundational to leadership. So I think a lot of us have been there or currently there, and
Fact.
we're struggling, and we're just like, this is not what I thought this role was going to look like. But guess what? That's why we're having this complimentary session right at the gate. So that way you can get a understanding that you're not alone and there is a community of women who can offer maybe some mentorship, some guidance, some reassurance, and maybe some validation that you've been seeking. So
Exactly, exactly. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Rochelle.
you're welcome.
And I love how you said it's just shifting that mindset. And my story, it's different, but very in a sense of not having that support or feeling like you're being betrayed by your leader is definitely something I've experienced. My story is I it was an opportunity because in the military we have opportunities where we can actually apply to do like a special job.
Hmm.
And I'm a big, education person. I love teaching. I love, doing different things. And this opportunity came up, and I was like, "Ooh, I would love to apply for this." And it was in San Antonio, Texas. So at that point, I wanted to live in San Antonio, and I was like, "Oh, perfect! It's part of my career field to develop and kind of help with the big picture of the organization."
Hmm.
So I'm like, "Yes," but I needed a letter of recommendation from the commander. And I, drafted the letter and everything. And then I set up a time to meet with the commander on her calendar. And I called like the day before just to make sure, hey, just want to make sure the time hasn't changed because, things happened.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay. But then the person who was the assistant or the admin person was like, oh, your appointment was canceled. And I'm like, cancel? Why? And he's like, oh, check with this person who was the chief at the time. And And I was like, in my head, I'm thinking like, why is my appointment canceled? Like I'm looking to, because the commander wanted to speak to me on the process, I guess, before they provided the actual letter of recommendation. But then I called that person, the chief, and asked, "Hey, my appointment was canceled. I was told that you canceled my appointment." And the person was like, "Yes, because it, it was some bullshit excuse, like
Mm-hmm.
literally." And this person who is like the gatekeeper between what goes to the commander pretty much explained to me because of a situation that happened on deployment, which had nothing to do with me, was the other person, the other female, white female, that they looked at this great person, and she was great at her job, yes, but they did not see or know the different side of this person that I knew and that I've seen on this deployment. But
Mm-hmm.
because of what they heard and never coming to me directly to say, "Hey, what happened?" This person kind of, not kind of, this person blocked my opportunity from getting this job. But I'm that person, nothing will stop me from moving forward. That's just my
Right.
mentality. That's that mental shift.
Mm-hmm.
And so I explained to this person, like, this is what happened. And the person kind of like shrug it off, like, "Well, it's okay. Well, the commander." And I'm like, you know what? Got it. So, and these are white women as well. And this is just me sharing to kind of show, like, sometimes we want to excel in our role and our position as women leaders, but sometimes we have individuals who are stopping us from doing that because they may perceive something or don't believe we are fitted for that role or that opportunity. And this is why we are creating this complimentary training and series to just kind of for you to come in, because we know you all are experiencing similar things like this. So I shifted my mindset like you did. And another, and honestly, it was a better opportunity.
Yeah.
Like I was able to, and the good thing, no letter of recommendation was needed. Thank goodness, because I feel like if it
Exactly.
did, it would have been another roadblock. But this opportunity that came along, which for me was way better. I've gained so much knowledge while I was in that position for the 3 years. Like it was a great opportunity for me. So I do believe everything happens for a reason. But yeah, sometimes you're gonna have individuals who are supposed to be your support system who are not truly your support system.
Yeah.
So this is why we have created this space, this collaboration, so that we can have conversation, but also create a plan to shift our mindset, do a self-evaluation as well too, because it's not just the leader's fault. Like we have to self-evaluate ourselves and come up with an action plan of, okay, what do I need to do now moving forward so that I
Yep.
can thrive in this role, so that I can develop my team to thrive as well in this role, because it's not only about you as the leader, it's the people that you're surrounded with and you're leading as well too.
Yeah, I love that, because we can sit here and we can speak to our situations and we can dwell in it and we can just, live in it and not see the future or the way ahead because we don't have a plan. Or for me, I'm like that there is an expectation that these things will happen. What
Yeah.
do I do when these things happen? Will I give up on myself and the team, or am I going to figure out how to navigate through this? And what you realize is you get more skills, you get more skin.
More
You finally,
resilience.
yeah, the resilience is a thing. You bounce back a little bit stronger,
Yes.
understanding yourself a little bit better. And we are very passionate about this because we've had to go through a lot of unique challenges throughout our career. And
I
this
love
is
how
why
you say that. Unique challenges.
they are unique.
And I love how you use that specific word, unique. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because, unfortunately, there
Yeah.
is a lot of things that we're up against,
Yes.
and sometimes we don't really think about it. And, there are biases, there are stereotypes, there are discriminatings, there is racism, there's all these different types of things. But if we dwell on what these situations can be or look like, we are not going to make it, or we're not going to make it whole. We're not going to make
Exactly.
it out whole. And so this is an opportunity, like we said before, and I do have a slide that I can pull up so that way you can get a visual if you want a visual for all my visual learners or readers. And so this is the Women's Success and Advancement While Leading. When this is the complimentary leadership development session that we're putting on the 25th of October. And of course, the link is in the comments, and we'll go ahead and we'll look at the where the comments are, how they're laid out. If they're not clickable, we'll make them clickable after this presentation, if you will. And this is really for women leaders who are ready. All right, we need women that are ready to up level. All right, their personal and professional growth to excel in their roles. So we're going to talk about shifting mindset. We're going to talk about creating that audit plan, that self-audit plan. And then we're going to talk about developing a blueprint for your success, not only anybody else's, for your desired success. And that's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will be on a virtual setting. And once you sign up, then the information will come to you with the link to where you can come on in. And, hopefully, some of the things that we're speaking to will be very helpful for you in your journey.
100%. And definitely, this is a very small, intimate group. We want women who are really serious about where they're at currently in their careers. And they're looking to not just be at a standstill or feel stuck. They're really looking to let go of the doubt, the fear, the imposter syndrome that they may be feeling right now and step into their role, like truly own it. And like Rochelle mentioned, like, how do you create and build that plan for success? And we're going to help you with that during this complimentary session. It's an intimate space. We're only accepting 20 women who are serious about their development as women leaders in the organizations or in your business. So definitely, like Rochelle said, click the link in the comments, reach out to us. You can send us private messages if you have additional questions or you need some more clarity. But again, this is all about how do we build confidence, how do we build community, how do we build connections as we continue to thrive in our organizations.
Yes. And if for anything, you will meet other women and it'll be a networking event on a virtual setting. So
exactly.
Who can't not like come because there's going to be opportunity for networking. Like we all are looking for opportunities to meet new people. So let's just go ahead and click on that link, and we will send you the information when you do.
And if you feel like, well, you know what, I'm not at this place, but I know someone who needs this, then please forward this link to them, forward this live to them. And if you're coming back and watching this #replay, you can drop your questions that you may have, but definitely share this with your audience as well too. There's someone in your community, in your organization or your network that needs to receive this complimentary training.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Somebody knows somebody. So, all right. I think that is it for today. All right. So we will see you all very soon. All right. Make sure that you get your seat.
Yes. Thank you for joining.
Yes. Please. Thank you. And we'll be back again before the event. Don't worry.
All right. See y'all later.
See you.